Welcome to the Week in Review at the Nebraska Department of Education. I'm David Jesperson, Public Information Officer for NDE. Thank you so much for watching this brief update. The goal over the next few minutes is to fill you in on some of the news, notes, and events that have happened recently involving NDE. And it continues to be a busy time at the department, even as staff work primarily from their home offices. We continue to meet virtually, and the Commissioner hosts 2 all-staff Zoom meetings each week. Recently, he invited educator and world traveler Dean Jacobs to speak to the staff about overcoming obstacles and persevering during the pandemic. Jacobs has worked with Nebraska schools, teaching schools about ecology and biology. He spoke to NDE staff about the importance of taking care of themselves and each other, and congratulated staff on their efforts to support students. The visit even gained some media attention in the Fremont Tribune. You can find their article online at fremonttribune.com. The Commissioner also invited guest speaker Ted Dintersmith to the all-staff meeting, who has become a national figure promoting educational innovation through his writing and work. Ted discussed pandemic moments and the opportunity to think about innovations and how we can and must use this time to change the way we look at the future of education. The Commissioner also joined another one of the Governor's daily press conferences. Commissioner Blumstead talked about the recommendations for graduation ceremonies and the need to postpone or move to a virtual format for most schools. Some very small schools might be able to hold small ceremonies as long as they work with their local public health officials to make sure everyone is safe and following the current health guidelines and directed health measures. The Commissioner also talked about ideas for summer learning, including the use of technology to continue remote learning and the possibility of some students back in schools on a limited basis. Again, safety is the top priority, and superintendents are working with the Commissioner to develop recommendations that will include input from state and local health experts and the Governor. The press conference is available on the Governor's YouTube channel. Meanwhile, Governor Ricketts signed an executive order waiving requirements for statewide assessment reporting and AQuest classifications. The order also waives the requirement for the third assessment in the Reading Improvement Act. The Commissioner said he appreciates the cooperation and assistance from the Governor during the pandemic. We also had the opportunity to share some great news with perfect timing around Earth Day and Arbor Day. 3 Nebraska schools were chosen as U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon Award honorees. Duchesne Academy in Omaha, Mickle Middle School in Lincoln, and Baird Public Schools in Baird were among 39 schools, 11 districts, and 5 post-secondary institutions across the country honored for the innovative efforts to reduce environmental impact and utility costs, improve health and wellness, and ensure effective sustainability education. You can find the details on those schools in our news release online at education.nebraska.gov/COMM. And the Commissioner addressed educators, families, and the public with another NSEA Facebook Live event. There he joined Dr. Gary Antone and NSEA leaders to talk about various topics schools are seeing throughout the state. That event is available to watch on the NSEA Facebook page. And the Commissioner was one of the guests in an interview on NET's Consider This. The Commissioner talked about the state of education and what he sees for schools moving forward into the summer and beyond. You can find Consider This on netnebraska.org. The Commissioner is also providing daily guidance and communication to public and non-public educational organizations and the public. You can stay up to date on our website through the coronavirus page. While you're on our website, please take a moment to fill out a new survey seeking input on the best ways to help school districts throughout the CARES Act funding. The United States Congress passed the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security, or CARES Act, to provide one-time relief funding for local school districts intended to address challenges of providing education during the COVID-19 pandemic. The NDE is seeking feedback through a short survey to understand local needs as well as potential investments and supports. The survey is available in English and Spanish at education.ne.gov. Everyone is encouraged to fill out the survey by the deadline on Monday, May 11th. Thank you for tuning in to this Week in Review. We'll see you next time with the latest news from NDE.